morning. I am not fully awake yet. Or have I finished really eating my breakfast? But we have work to do anyway. It's fine. So I had an idea. Well, I could do art of like a lot of the other Shantae characters. So we have a bunch, right? Like all the different half genies, the Sultana, the sirens, things like that. I was looking at the Relic Hunter outfit, which I think is really cute, and I really like this outfit a lot. And I got to thinking, I know exactly what we can do with this. Well, something similar to this, which is a very obvious thing, but I also don't care. We can make a Tomb Raider thing. I love Tomb Raider. So we can make a little like reference to Tomb Raider with this. The only question is, which Tomb Raider do I want to reference? And I honestly don't know. Like, maybe the original one, but like I can't give Shantae a gun. Well, actually no, I could give her a gun. She could have Risky's flintlock pistol. So we could in fact give Shantae a gun. Would not be the worst thing. There's not enough creamer in that coffee. And so the question then, let's say, I think maybe Tomb Raider 4 is the one I'm looking for to be a good one to reference. Yeah, so Tomb Raider 4 looks like this. I'm thinking we could reference this one. Also, did they change? Yeah, they changed her pose. Interesting. So I think we can do that. I think that sounds like a good time. I do want to open up the Risky fan art we did though, because I want to copy and paste the sketch of her head, so I have the shape of that correct. Where's Risky? There she is. Let's turn that off, go to my different sketches here. And the head is in what layer? Okay, it's some combination of all of them, it's fine. Also, we're testing out something different today in terms of BGM. I tried using Stream Beats last time, and Stream Beats kept getting copyright hit, even though it's not supposed to. So I thought to myself, all right, if that be the case, mayhaps then we could just use like game soundtracks. I'm using Zenless's game soundtrack right now to see if maybe that will help us avoid copyright issues. So I need to choose the size of this canvas. It needs to be much larger. Okay, nice. And look, the sketch layer is already something. Le Rock. Yes. Hi. Also, I'm gonna munch on some of the breakfast I have with me. No, it's tearing in weird places. Stop. It's like a breakfast dessert bread thing. Which is extremely rich, by the way. I got it from Publix. It's like a sort of chocolate swirl bread dessert. I don't know. It's sort of like it's very cake-like. Obsi going up in the world? What do you mean? Oh, because it's rich? I wish I was rich. That would make my life so much easier. And I could just do art stuff all the time. Work on a game or something. Okay, now the question I really have now is which version of Tomb Raider 4 do I want to reference in this? Do I want to reference the remastered, new, updated pose, or do I want to reference the original? I guess the original probably showcases the outfit better. Let's see, transform. Actually, hold on. Let's resize this back to its original size. Flip it this way. How you doing today, Fox? Doing all right? Let's see, is that the right sketch color? This is what I need here. No, that is not the right color. Ah, there is that. Oh, that one's close. There it is. Let's put this up to like, let's see, is 20 too big? No, 20 is perfect. Alright, Shantae, I need to get reference of you again. Because I need the proper body type. I think the thing that's going to be the hardest part of this, honestly, is like attempting to get reference of Risky's flintlock pistol. Because if we're going to reference this and have Shantae hold it, I'm going to have to find that somewhere. That's in... That's got to be, like, in the art book somewhere. Like, surely Risky's pistol shows up in here somewhere. There's her sword. Oh yeah, they totally do have it. They have a few different ones. Okay, cool. I can in fact get easy reference of Risky's pistol. This will be very fun, because then I can have that like as like a nice little reference while still doing like a Tomb Raider thing. But before we draw that in, I need to draw where her body goes. Okay, let's pull up more Shantae art and see about what Shantae's body type really looks like. I suppose I could just create it from clipboard. I had it pulled up and ready to go. I came prepared today, despite the fact that I woke up like 30 minutes ago. Don't worry about that. That's not important. Open image in new tab. I'm gonna have to remember to exaggerate stuff quite a bit too. Let's see, cuts. So let's do in a new layer, not that layer. Let's do the motion line for this. So feel like it needs to be more exaggerated. We'll play around with it a bit. Yeah, something like that. Right, I got a gist of it. Let's go back and look over here. You know, I'm looking at the sketchbook for Seven Sirens and stuff. They've got a few different, like, art pieces here that they didn't actually end up using in the game. They've got, like, a little Angie face Shantae, which I think is really fun, and we never really saw that in the game. Also, one of her, like, crawling on the ground, which is kind of fun. It's like the butt wiggle animation thing, but it's just the actual art, not just like the sprite, which is kind of fun. That doesn't feel like the right angle for this at all. Looks like that needs to go out like this. I mean, some of this will be hidden, obviously, but... Body forms are hard, guys. Yeah, I gotta draw her ears properly, not just have like the regular ears. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm not that worried about it. I think we ended up, like, every time we've done this, I'm pretty sure we've, like, copied over something from official art to get the hip angle and stuff correct. Or the size of it right anyways. We might need to do that again. And I see just the thing to reference. Let's see. Today I'm trying to spread of this. I mean, one of these would be nice if I could find the right one. Be a big if, but unfortunately I can't seem to find it. Why am I getting Pirate's Curse art? I don't need Pirate's Curse's art. I need Seven Sirens art. I guess I probably could go to, like, the wiki. See, that's the Studio Trigger stuff, which is not really what I'm looking for. Okay. I got some good art of this now. I just flip it the other direction. It's not really correct here. Further out that way. I may have to still adjust it later anyways, but that's fine. Oh, did Charlie wake up? I think Charlie's awake. Join me, Charlie. For once. I say she's still not here. No, I think I want to erase this. Because I'm looking at this and I'm realizing that I didn't draw this correct. I don't think this goes out far enough, actually. Something like that. And this, I think, needs to move up and over like this, something like that. Alright, let's go back over to my risky art, because I'm going to take the legs again. Proportions have to be right. And it's just going to take it a minute to get correct. Luckily, they have a lot of the same characters with very, very similar proportions, so it's not actually all that difficult to get right. Merge these two layers. Let's put you up here. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the hips right on this section. Let's get rid of that for the moment. Yeah, this is definitely not the right height for this either. Canvas size. Let's increase the canvas height again. We'll work from that. Shayla says she's not awake, but I told her too bad. She needs to join us anyway. Yeah, already I'm seeing issues with how we've done this, because we need to bend her body even more than I realized. Yeah, get this one. We've got to be better about exaggerating body forms. Let's just... something I need to keep working on. Alright, now, if I just bend this a little bit. He's really having a hard time. Clipsidia, look, I know it's large, but you'll have to get over it. Question is, how do I want her legs to actually fit on this? About like that's probably the right size for the hips at least. It's not the right placement for the legs, though. God, that cake is so rich. Jesus. I'm not used to that. I don't typically buy cake stuff in the first place. Much less a really, 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 really rich one. Not something I tend to gravitate towards. This leg. There's not a whole lot in terms of like references that I have to be able to figure out where her legs are supposed to be placed. Other than something like this. We're trying very hard to figure out where shit's supposed to go. Okay, this part is obviously going to have to come back down a bit. The feet are going to look very different too. I think. I don't like how close the legs are to each other in this context. And again, even in the original Tomb Raider art, like it looks odd for sure. So how do I want to decide on this one? God, even in like the fucking Relic Hunter art for Shantae, they cut it off right around here too. Clip Studio, come on. Even here. Even here, they cut it off. Which means I'm going to have to think of something different. Well, I mean, we could try doing... She has this pose here. And, you know, it's not the right angle. We could try using something similar to get an idea of, like, where her feet need to go. I haven't quite decided yet. Again, exaggerating shit. That's the whole plan. Right, Clip City, I know it's hard for you, but you can figure it out. I promise. Shit. I get a more Larum in. It's very like it's a very dancer pose, honestly. Despite the fact that it really doesn't need to be. And part of that's, I think, because of the way the feet are set up. But that'll be changed as I like draw her shoes in. Well, we'll figure it out as we start sketching it in where it makes more sense. This is just the rough layer anyway. It does not need to be perfect, it just needs to make sense. Ish. I think that's... This booba is not making sense. Let's see. Her arms are not this skinny either. Arms go down roughly right here is probably about where that needs to be. Okay. In the adjusted art of Tomb Raider 4, they did two things. They changed the way that Laura's hands move, so they had like originally this arm goes here and this one's up like this. Sort of. It like blocks. It's more like that. It like blocks this. In the adjusted art, this arm goes across her waist and this one goes further over. Sort of like blocking her in a bit more. But I don't want her to be so, like when I do Shantae in this pose, I don't really want her to be so compacted, I guess, into like a solid space. I want her to take up a little bit more room, and her hair will obviously help with that to some extent, but... Switch over to someone not Shantae, so I can get an idea of how they're doing more stuff here. Well, I'm just irritating Cherry right now just to get her to come and hang out. I like annoying Cherry, it's funny. Alright, so if we're adjusting this arm here, something like that. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this a bit more just so I can see it better. I'm conflicted. Here, I'll pull up the image so you guys can see what I'm looking at. That is not the image I just had. What are we doing here? Okay. Copy image. Alright, here. So you guys can see the differences between the original render of this and then the newer one. And I'm conflicted. Because they changed a lot of stuff about this, but I don't know that I like these hand poses. I might have to like move. What I'm thinking I might want to do is like moving, instead of the arm going over here in front, just having it go up like this instead. I feel like that would make some sense, but I haven't decided yet. I'm very hesitant about it, but we'll figure it out. It's also not the layer I want to be in. That is way too long already, I can tell. I need to go about there, I think. Even that feels too long. Is that like the right proportions? It feels maybe not correct, but we'll figure it out. You know, I'm realizing as I'm looking at like my Shantae art book here for reference, they don't have a lot of art of Risky with her pistol. You know? Like, they have her sword, which we very rarely see. But, like, they don't have her with her pistol. I wonder if that was on purpose. Or if they just kind of forgot to do it. I think this needs to hook more. I think this part needs to come out more. That might not be right, but whatever, we'll fix it. This is just the sketch phase anyway. See, flip horizontal. I think it needs to be, yeah, it needs to be this direction. So I'm realizing this arm's too long. needs to go in like that. If we want it to be more consistent, it needs to be like that. Then again, now I'm looking at it, and I feel like both arms are not big enough. Hold on, I need to merge that, then increase the size of it. Does that look better? Proportions wise? Kinda. This arm still feels too long though. Anatomy's hard. Yeah, that's probably okay then. I'm iffy about where the legs are posed currently, but we'll figure that out. Let's go up another layer. I think we need to sketch what she's going to be holding, like the flashlight and the flintlock pistol first, and then we'll draw her hands around that. That would make the most sense. Question is, where is that? Ah, here it is. Okay. Let's see. Warband. Charlie, where you at? Join me. Alright, there we go. Alright, now where's Salty so I can go grab the picture of the pistol so I can have his reference. Creator from clipboard. Ba-bam! Pistol. We're doing coffee. We're doing Shantae in her Relic Hunter outfit. But I'm referencing the Tomb Raider 4 box art with the pose, or I'm attempting to anyway. Because Relic Hunter, Tomb Raider, it makes sense. But what I thought I would do, and this is something that I just now have realized has like never happened, is that like I wasn't gonna give Shantae a gun. Because we could give Shantae a gun, only to realize they did give Shantae a gun. In Pirate's Curse, they give her one because she has Risky's pistol. So I thought to myself, I could actually do like a thing here of like referencing that by giving Shantae Risky's flintlock pistol in the actual art, which no one ever seems to do. So I needed to get the reference of the actual pistol so I could look at it. I'm honestly kind of like amazed that there's not any, like even with Risky, there's just like no art of that. Like no one ever draws the pistol in. Like Risky only has like one art of her with her sword and like nothing else. Like that's it. There's nothing else, which I think is kind of surprising. View the horizontal. I need to like rotate this. I guess I could just like draw it this way. Why am I in a black line? Oh, black line. Stop that. It's a Charlie. Yeah, it is a Charlie. think it's not really a motion line, but I need to draw a line that makes more sense here. So let's see. Needs to follow this somewhat. Attempt to get this right. Drawing weaponry is not exactly my forte. This is a very difficult task. Requires a lot of extra focus and attention. It's a very cartoonish pistol, but I'm okay with that. It's fun. It's very, very cartoony. There we go. That's a rough-ish, good enough version of that. Now the question is, can I resize it to fit this? Right, view, flip horizontal again. I may still tweak the way it's angled and stuff a bit. Get somewhat squattier. Yeah, it's closer to like this. Yes, that's probably about where that would need to go. I need to figure out how I'm going to incorporate the pike ball. Because, like, that's sort of how the Relic Hunter outfit works, right? Is it increases the pike. And we didn't do this with the high voltage outfit, right? Like, we didn't add in something that references the lightning in it. But I feel like maybe I want to incorporate the pike ball somehow, but I don't know exactly how I'd want to do that just yet. I haven't really decided. Go another layer here. They don't really have any, like, flashlights in the Shantae games. Not really. Bit of a shame. I'll have to figure out how to make one. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear this. So we've got the Zenless stuff in the background, right? There's a sound effect in this song that sounds like a Discord notification. I'm gonna rewind it a bit. It's very quiet in the background, but if you listen to it, you can hear it. Because it's throwing me. I keep looking at Discord thinking I'm getting a ping or something, and it's not a ping. There it was. It's just every so often there's like a sort of Discord sound. It's throwing me off. And now that I've said that, somebody like Insane is gonna show up and start pinging me anyway. Shantae doesn't really grip much of anything. Let's see. Thumb. Does that feel right? It's close. I don't feel like it's quite the right angle for where I want the hand to be, though. I feel like this needs to be bigger too, to more so match the style. And the gun, we'll just move the gun to like sort of match this. It is just a sketch, so like I can always adjust that later. Alright, let's see. Let's erase this. It would be hidden by stuff. And then where's the hand at? Hand is here. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, let's merge that down. It's definitely like her arm is too long. Is that not? That doesn't feel right. Something about that doesn't feel right. Alright, well, let's go steal Risky's arms, and then I'll test things out with that. Okay, arms are here. Alright, let's turn this off for a second. Right, flip horizontal. Turn that down. Flip horizontal again. No. Okay, it was slightly off. I thought that felt a bit off. Alright, let's go put this arm over here too, so I can Make sure we're the right proportions. I'm glad I got this right once, because now I can just use the sketch over and over again to fix it. It's not cheating if I drew it already once, right? Let's see, they've got her doing like this in the original. Yeah, that arm's probably going to move a lot. Alright, let's merge these two down. Delete that layer. And this layer we're going to erase at least some of that. Alright, let's turn that. I hate that I can do that. I love that, like, Clip Studio is very modular, right? It's a great thing, truly. That said, I hate when I accidentally fuck shit up by dragging things over when they don't need to be. It's so modular and it's so great until it's not. Okay, I can merge that down. Coffee good. It does need a creamer though. Still don't think I like where those legs are placed, but we'll figure that out. That is not the right layer. Look like flashlights are largely very simple things. You don't require much in the way of like actually having to think about it. It's just like these cylinders, so it should be easy to make this feel like it's a part of the style. Free transform. I just want to pull that out, get a little bit rounder here. Oh look, a bot. Get out of here, fucking shitty bot. Did you miss me? Hi. How you doing today, Grail? Good? Alright, let's see. That should be good enough for the flashlight we're trying to do here. And now I need to figure out where I want to put it, where it makes the most sense. Big chilling? Yeah, that sounds good though. I think Yeah, I think putting it over here makes the most sense, actually. So we're going to move that arm again. Because, of course, I will have to move this again. Put it here. Something like that. Though this might need to go up ever so slightly. Yeah, probably something like that. It's really something I need to start doing more often when I do art, which is like, if they're going to hold something, I need to draw at least the rough shape of that thing first, and then draw the hand around it. I usually do the other way around, like I try to draw the hand first, and then put the thing in the hand. But like, that feels sort of not the way I should be doing that. Let's see. And then thumb. Go here. I'm just not going to see much of the hand at all. Alright, does that look mostly correct? Does that look like the space I want? I might have to move it again more. Yeah, I think moving it away from her head, like somewhere over here, that makes more sense to me. At least in terms of like spacing and whatever. And then we come down here, grab the arm again. You know what I might do? I might just delete that arm again, and we'll just grab this one. Flip horizontal. We'll just do this again. And that's better. Kinda. It's gonna require some work. We're gonna do dailies at the moment. Yeah, I gotta do dailies. I haven't been up all that long though. I did sit there in bed for a minute and I was like, okay, I'm still a bit sleepy. Do I want to stream right now, or do I want to delay it like an hour? And I did seriously consider delaying stuff from 11 to like noon. I gave it some very serious thought. But I came here for you guys. I decided, no, I can't be lazy. I must be here. I have to play with Manufu. What? Yeah, you do. She is so much fun. I think you're gonna really like her. I think you're gonna have a great time with that, truly. Alright, let's merge this layer down. Then merge this down. Merge that down. Alright, that feels right for the arms now. I think we finally fixed it where it makes the most sense. Took a minute. Alright, now that we have that, I still feel like the legs are off. And it might just be both, it might just be like both legs. Rotate. This would be like over here somewhere. Just feel like I need to bend her a little bit more. This is always the hardest part of like any piece I do, is just trying to make it make sense. Let's see, this leg, I think I do want to move this leg further back though. I think that position's right, but I think I just want to move it like there. Love this bird so much. Same. Big same. Completely understand. Ping, Charlie, why are you pinging me? Why you do this? Oh yeah, so I want to show you guys something kind of funny. I was checking the like Honkai wallpaper stuff since new Ellie's out, right? And I was like, maybe I'll change my wallpaper, my PC, to new Ellie. You know, like that might be nice to see. Have Alicia smiling me every time I have my PC up. You know, that could be nice. Let me show you guys how fucking bright that goddamn image is. All right, so this is my usual wallpaper, right? This is the usual thing. Let's take a look at how bright Ellie's is. Jesus fucking Christ, it's so bright. My screens are like radiating light into my retinas. It's immediate flashbang. Like, yeah, I love Ellie so much, but like, girl, please. This is so bright. My eyes can't. Her radiance is too much for my eyes. I can't deal with it. Ah, God, even now I feel my eyes have to adjust. It's a lot. It's very funny though. I was very, very amused at all that. Ellie is not for cave dwellers. Yeah. Which is what I tend to be sometimes. I'm very much a cave dweller. Charlie knows. She's seen my apartment. She knows what it's like. I'm a darkness goblin. Who needs sunlight anyways? Sunlight is overrated. But that's not the right layer. I don't feel that changes that color at all. But it did a little bit. Who needs sunlight when you have Ellie? Yeah, Ellie's the real light of my life. That's what it really is. Alright, well, for sure at the very least we have this. This is the correct pose up to this point for the Tomb Raider thing. It's just down here where I don't know what the fuck to do with it. What the hell do I do with her legs right now? I genuinely have no idea what to do with it. You know what? It's fine. We'll just come back to, we'll figure that out later. I'm gonna start sketching in the actual outfit now. Oh yeah, I just realized that these outfits for Risky Revolution are like some of the few times where Shantae doesn't wear her like tiara thing. Interesting. I just now put that together. Like, she doesn't wear her tiara stuff in these. Alright, let's start sketching this outfit in. I guess we could start with her shirt. That should be pretty easy. Say quote lifestyle coming to Star Rail. No, I didn't. What do we got? Do tell. Is that about how that goes? Yeah, it's close enough. It's cut very low. We're gonna be able to bang out all our energy grinding in one go now instead of having to initiate battle several times. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I'm immediately a fan of that already. Let's see. This is gonna go like that. The new Currency Wars game mode that replaces weekly Divergent Universe will have fuel vouchers to earn, which insta-complete grinding for... Oh my god, thank you. That's like... You wanna know why I don't do Divergent Universe and Simulated Universe? It's because I don't want to sit there and grind that shit out the whole fucking time. It gets on my nerves. Like, even in other games, like Impact Third, like, where I actually like the mode, like the Elysian Realm, even then, I still don't want to sit there and grind forever. Chorley.
Yours.
Also, I like that your Fugi is like low enough where you're barely peeking over the bottom of the screen.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta fix that.
I have to go like turn your stream on again.
Guest Fugi.
Oh. You can keep it right there. That's kind of funny. Make it just high enough.
Yeah, I think I like putting you like right here. Where you're just high enough.
Looks like I'm chewing on the bottom of the screen.
Delicious pixels. Num num num. I mean, that sounds like something you'd do.
Yeah.
You're a big pixel muncher.
Yawn.
Yawn, yawn. No yawns and sleevages in the chat, Shirley. You gotta do better.
No, CBG. Too late.
Too late. Illegal. And there's a new Relic earning option where you can earn tickets doing content, and you can trade tickets for fully enhanced 15 plus gear and reroll each piece with a single ticket. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's so much better. Dude, hell yeah. That's the kind of shit I wish we'd be getting already. Good shit. Love to see it. All the complaining people have been doing about Star Rail lately, and I'm just like, as long as they make the game less grindy for me, I might actually play it more often. Might. Let's see. Her shirt is cut so low on this. Not that that's a problem, it's just trying to figure out how the fuck to make it work on here. You'll only get one set this way, but Upside is super easy and very cheap to reroll those pieces specifically. Yeah, maybe they'll add more of that stuff to like future things, which would be great because Ho-Yo games lately have really been getting on my nerves in terms of like just the amount of grinding you have to do. And there's not really like Impact Third has at least like some passive ways to do grinding, so I don't have to like really think about it. Like, yeah, it still has to be done, but I don't need to worry about it as much. Whereas like with Star Rail and everything else, it's just please.
Oh, my nose is stuffy.
Me. You're not allowed to get sick, you know. Sick is illegal.
Yeah,
That is
considering I just
forbidden.
got over it fairly recently, so I'd rather not.
Yeah, you are not allowed to be sick.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just allergy type stuff.
Are they doing this for his Relic acquisition, making it more bearable? Yeah, I agree. That's a very, very good decision on Ho-Yo's part. Which, given some of the semi-questionable decisions they've been making lately, I think, you know, we need a win.
Give win.
See. Up, my head hit my microphone. Good job, me.
Gonna hang out this area here on BP. Gain
Oh,
some points.
I see. So instead of doing art, you're doing Blue Protocol.
Yeah.
Which, chat, I've not streamed this, but let me tell you a little bit about my Blue Protocol experience. The game has crashed on me. It's lagged the fuck out. I finished this like really tedious like crafting series of quests only for me to open the game up and they immediately refresh themselves to do it all over again.
Yeah, but it gives you 4 levels every time you finish it. That's what
Well,
it's for.
I got that, but I was like, how dare you? I spent like so much money and time doing this, and it
And
was
the
like,
crashing's only you. It's only crashed on me once. Well, no, the servers went down. But yeah,
it's been an experience.
It's a little unoptimized in some areas for sure.
It's been an experience, and I wasn't planning on playing Blue Protocol. Charlie insisted that I join her, so.
Well, it was Anne first, and then me.
Mhm.
I forgot it was like happening, honestly. Like, oh, because I like when they like gave up on the Japanese version, I was like, okay, this is a dead project, and I just stopped following it. And Anne's like, are you gonna play the new one? I'm like, because I knew like China had grabbed like the IP, but I didn't
Right.
know anything about it. And I just stopped paying attention. I was like, okay, this is not happening. And she's like, oh, this comes out next week. I'm like, what?
Yeah. The story is hot dog water. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the story
It
is
absolutely
not good.
is. It's not good. UI in
Story's not
yeah,
good.
the UI is atrocious. It is
Yeah, I
actually
agree.
bad. It's
I
it's
left
horrible.
some stuff on the survey about that. I'm like, yeah, you've got to change the UI.
Like, Blue Protocol can be interesting. It's not really like my vibe so much.
It's a social game.
Yeah, if you're playing with friends, like that's a lot more fun. But like, and I think I might have said this on stream once, but like, it reminds me of playing FF14 in like not in a good way. It's like all the things I didn't like about FF14 are there, but at the very least I can skip a lot of it, and the combat isn't nearly as boring. So there is that.
Yeah, combat is way better than Final Fantasy 14. I was falling asleep playing Final Fantasy 14.
Like, I know everyone really likes FF14, but like I can't, man.
I want to like it so bad, but every time I tried playing it, I was bored to death. And this one has some of the same issues, especially when it comes to like at least early story. It's really janky and not great. But
Yeah.
The social aspects about this game is probably the best thing. The social and the movement, and the fact that you don't have to grind in this game is really casual friendly. So that's things it has going for it. But the story is terrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not quite server optimized. They do have some issues with people who are not near their servers time out a lot, which is why I think Insane and just like get tossed off.
Yeah.
Because they're not in the central U.S. There's a lot of other things. For now, it's scratching the MMO itch, but right now, there could be another competitor that came out and did something similar, but just well done, would blow this out of the water so fast.
Yeah.
But right now, there really isn't like another one out there that kind of scratches that itch at the moment.
FF14's combat takes a long time to get into. The more engaging combat mechanics, the story takes a long time setting groundwork before it starts paying off. Yeah, like I remember, I tried
putting in. It takes too
in,
long. Because I got
like
to
hours.
like level 60 and I'm like, no. And everybody's like, oh, it opens up at level 70. I'm like, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's how I felt too. Like I played like 30 hours in the game, or something like 30, 40 hours. And I was like, I do not like this. And I tried like paying to get like into a class I thought would be fun. Like I really tried to have fun with FF14, and it just does not work for me. Every time I've gone into it, and like there's some people in our circles like Sweerin and whoever who like they do really like it, and you know what? That's cool. I'm happy for them, but like you're not gonna see me playing that game again. Like I don't see any reason for me to do that.
This one's I say this is even more socially friendly because like everybody gets a house, you can share stuff. I just wish you could trade with people more. They have a very guarded marketplace. It's a really guarded marketplace, very controlled, and I feel like they need to open that up a little bit. Maybe they will down the line because they're kind of like opening things slowly in this game to make sure people don't like super jump ahead too fast. But I don't know if I like it. It feels a little stifling.
I mean, the whole game feels questionable sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I give them credit for like trying, like they are getting something in there, but like, and I suppose to their credit, it was a dead on arrival game. Like it was done. So the fact that it's even remotely operable now is definitely something to be said for that. But like, man, it needs some work.
Not to know life, the game you'll burn out fast. That is fair. I came from when it comes from MMOs, I came from the City of Heroes / Guild Wars 2 side of MMOs, and it's a lot more active when it comes to gameplay. When I play Final Fantasy 14, it feels very old school, and not necessarily in a good way when it comes to combat. And I understand the combat, I understand the rotations in some sense. I never got super high enough for raiding. I got like to the level of raiding and then I quit. I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah, I think you did a lot more in it than I did, because I think I gave up a lot sooner than you did.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what level I got to, but I got up to the level where I was about to start, where I was about to be able to do raids, and I couldn't get into it. I liked the idea of the housing system and stuff, but you couldn't at the time. You couldn't get a house. Like, it was a very obtuse, like, bidding system. I don't remember. Like, it was like you had to stock like a certain time for housing to come up for It was bad.
FF14 mimics the real world housing market a little too much.
Yeah. I was like, no, everybody should have access to this. I don't know why they didn't set it up that way. And Blue Protocol does have that. Everybody gets a house, and you can decide to share it with 4 other people, and you can invite, I think, any friends in as well. Someone throw cheese at me. No!
I mean, I could try, but I don't think I have anything. But you know what I can give Charlie?
What's that?
I'm just gonna move it right over here. I'm gonna shrink it down on top of your head.
What are you doing?
Right there. There, Charlie, you can have some ibuprofen.
I had some this morning.
There you go.
I woke up with like a mild sinus headache. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna take this now.
Yeah. Charlie can have some ibuprofen. Good job. I feel like I need to change that to like Tylenol because of the meme now.
Well, they both have a meme.
I mean, yeah, ibuprofen has its own thing, but the Tylenol meme is funnier to me. You get the TISM now. Congratulations. Let's see here. Also, Charlie's too far for me to throw cheese at her right now. If she were actually here,
Far away.
I would probably throw some cheese at her. But as it stands, she's too far away. Of course, assaulting my friends is always fun, right? Throwing shit at them. That's what we did to Insane. Like, Insane came here to come hang out for, like, Christmas or something a couple years ago. And we bought, like, a plushy bread, like a croissant and a baguette.
Yeah, we gave him a croissant and a baguette.
And then the moment he got here, we just started beating him with it. So... Just the moment he got here.
Shenanigans every time we, like, end up down there.
This is true. There's always some kind of shenanigans.
Like hiding stuff in your house.
Yeah, you guys are absolute menaces. Every time when I come here, I am abused. That is how it feels sometimes. You know, I go to Charlie's place and the most shenanigans is like trying to find the disappearing Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
It lived in some sort of like extra dimensional space and we couldn't find it until I was gone. And then it showed up again. That's Spencer, yeah. He deserved it. Insane does deserve getting hit with bread. There is object thieves will get hit and he won't know it. Oh, I will know it. So, to give you an idea of like the kind of person that I am, I tend to be a bit OCD about stuff. Things have places they need to be. And for most of my life, people have realized this, and they've realized that they can fuck with me because of it. So when I was growing up, for example, my family would like go into my bedroom and they would take things, they'd move it like ever so slightly. They'd move stuff around, or they would take things out of there, and I'm like, why is my shit missing? Why is this? Who moved my stuff? It was like a whole thing. I'm just like feeling like I was going nuts because people kept fucking with my things. I'm like, stop touching my shit.
I don't know. It's kind of funny, but also it kind of drive me crazy.
I mean, it did drive me crazy.
Although I did sometimes do that to my boss when I was working. He always wanted like the schedule straight, so I'd go in the office every once in a while and just kind of tilt it.
I thought about doing something like that.
I would just slide it over to the side. Like every once in a while, I'd just become a little bit of a menace at work.
There was a, I think it was a TikTok I saw, but it gave me an idea that I would love to do, but I don't really want to do it right now. So I have a couple of coworkers that get on my fucking nerves every so often. And it was like, yeah, just go into their office and, like, replace all their pens with, like, ones that you dried out. Or, like dry out all their markers and replace all of them with, like, dried out ones instead. And I'm like, I thought about doing that and being really petty and obnoxious. Just to go in, like,
you're
getting on my fucking nerves.
I left googly eyes on everything when I finally left my job.
Oh, yeah, you did do that. I remember that.
Funnily enough, it turned into like a mini marketing event because it ended up on a major like Facebook page about the job because it's a retail place, right? And so I left it on all sorts of items, and everybody's like, "What?" So they actually sold a lot of stuff because there was googly eyes on it.
Classic Charlie
so the
moment.
district manager wasn't all that upsetting. it was kind of funny.
That is hilarious, honestly.
I also got locked out of some of the permissions on the computer network because I renamed people for Halloween, and that's the day like the regional manager happened to come by, and they thought corporate was playing a joke on them. And they didn't realize that somebody at because I was just like bottom level manager, right? That somebody at my level could go in and change names on things.
You are a menace.
I understand computers enough. They're like, wait, you can do that? I'm like, yeah.
You are a fucking menace.
Anyway, they locked me out the next week.
Worth it, honestly.
It was.
Absolutely worth it.
No repercussions. They're just like, oh.
I mean, because they had to have realized that was on them. Like that's their own fault for that one.
Because what it was harmless. It was for Halloween, so I just renamed all the cashiers like spooky names. I don't even remember what it was, but they all got spooky names instead of like you were served by like Chelsea. It was like I don't know, the Ghost Queen or something like that. And they thought corporate did it. They're like, no, that was me.
They're like, nope, I did that.
Because they were asking about it, and I happened to be managing on that shift because I was the one who was able to change stuff. They're like, do you know what this is about? I'm like, I
would have just played dumb and never admitted to anything. Never let them know your next move, Charlie.
So, like, we had district manager, we have regional manager's the person underneath the vice presidents. So, like, it went up the ladder really fast. Like, yep.
That's hilarious. I'm very amused at how much of a menace you can be sometimes. You are diabolical.
It's very simple and funny, but you know, corporate
did not find that simple and funny. It's because they don't have a sense of humor. The rest of us find that shit hilarious.
Yeah, I would have laughed.
Honestly, like, I think I would have just, I would never have been upset about that. I'm like, nah, dude, that's so funny. I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna be upset.
I had employees like, are you gonna change the names again? I'm like, I can't. They won't let me.
They stopped it from happening. Alright, view, rotate, flip horizontal. There we go, got Shantae's ears in now. This is gonna look pretty good, actually.
She looks really cute.
Yeah. Dad's company went to lay him off. They had been making him use his and his secretary's laptop to store a lot of their important info, like contacts and such, so when they showed up unannounced one day, he and his secretary wiped the laptops entirely as they left. Damn. That's good shit. I feel like you could probably be sued for something like that, but, like, it's funny.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of stuff like that before, of, like, people gonna do stuff like that to get back at their job for being shitty, and then they get, like, sued into fucking oblivion. And it's like, come on. You guys are being dickbags about it. Don't be a dick, and then people won't want to fuck with you.
So a lesser version of that is you basically just have a new login or log out, and they don't have the passcode for it because you fired them. So after they fire you, you're not obligated to give it to them. So they've got to go through all their tech support before they have access to it. It might take a week or two before they actually get back into their own computer systems.
Yeah, like, to give you an idea of how, and I hate that I have to give this to this company, but I used to work for a grocery company. And they were horrible, right? They were an absolute piece of shit, terrible, terrible place to work for, right? But the one thing I can give them is that they're gonna lay me off because they wanted to get rid of me anyway. And the way they did this was they locked me out of the entire system with no warning whatsoever, while I was in the middle of a shift, and then put me on a call. I'm like, yeah, you're gone. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Instant.
They'll basically change all your access beforehand. They did that where I work too. They were actually usually pretty smart about how they fired people so they couldn't take advantage of it, but
I'll have to give them at least that. I don't like giving them anything because they were horrible and just the fucking worst, but
But they probably learned the hard way, I'm going to be honest.
With that company, I don't know that they learned really anything.
Well,
to be fair.
I'm saying that they did that way. They shut you out because they didn't do it the first time, and somebody was able to cause havoc. They learned the hard way. Somebody else got them.
as they should, honestly, because that company was fucking horrible. They had it coming. I didn't do anything, but that company had it coming, right? They needed to be put in their place.
Actions like that come from suffering somewhere down the line. That happened before, for sure.
Absolutely agree. Also had to be the authentications for some of the systems they had to recover. Yeah. Honestly, good. Companies need to realize that we're actual human beings. We can't be treated like shit. You've got to treat people properly, and they'll want to stay. They'll want to not fuck you over. But if you start treating them shitty, they're gonna be terrible about it.
Yeah.
Okay, how about they do 7 Sirens here again? You can be sued for company laptop or stuff stored on the server to personal laptops. Speaking of company laptops, so the company that I currently work for, I used to work on a different project with them. And when I was transferred to the project that I currently work on, they didn't really revoke my access to the files for the previous one, which they should have done. And I think even now the folder is still technically on my PC, but I can't actually access it because they shut down access to SharePoint and other things like that. The whole folder itself is just gone out of existence, but the link to it is still there. But they never revoked my access. And I'm like, this is we went through a whole information security thing about this. You guys should have removed me from that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just boring data analytics and stuff. It's not it's that interesting, but you guys should have absolutely done something about that. I should not have had access for that for as long as I did. But I mean, this is a massive company, and they don't think about that kind of stuff.
Think about stuff. What?
Yeah, imagine thinking about what to do with your company and running it properly. If you're gonna completely fuck over someone who, by the way, was responsible for a 300% revenue increase to your company, but make sure you weren't also reliant on their personal and private resources in the process. Yeah, exactly. Well, that was my pettiness with my old grocery company job was they hated me, but I was one of their most productive workers. I was knocking this shit out, and this is peak pandemic era. I was on top of this shit because they had us managing 15 different things at once, and I'm like, okay, you want me to do all this stuff, and then later they got mad at me for doing the thing they trained me to do, and I'm like, you guys get mad at this, but like I did exactly what I was supposed to. I don't know what to tell you about this one. And I was one of your most productive workers. Outside of like.
Didn't you warn him about legal implications about stuff too?
Oh, I did. Yeah. Let me give you guys an idea of how stupid this fucking company was. They
like,
wanted
maybe
to
you don't want to do this.
Yeah, they wanted to do like a promotion where it was like, hey, our customers can like submit like an art piece or whatever themed around the company, and we might use it as like a logo or something if you win. Something like that. But like they didn't actually talk to legal about it. And behind the scenes they were talking about it like, well, you know, they're all pretty shitty submissions anyway, and like it's just like if children did it. And I'm like, okay, so like you're saying that to submit to this and get this benefit you have to be an adult, but you're talking down to them like they're children, treating it like it's from children. In which case, if you're conducting what's essentially a lottery with children involved, you can be like there's huge, like the Better Business Bureau will like come down on you like a fucking hammer. Like it's a big problem. Like, that's a huge lawsuit like waiting to happen. And so in the meeting I was like, did you guys like not talk to legal? Like as an artist, like I could run afoul of this myself. Like this is a really well-known thing. And like also no artist, like no respectable artist is going to come to you for this. Like nobody, like the thing you're offering is shitty in the first place on top of like this weird murky legal water you're in. And so I brought it up to them and they didn't really listen to me. And then about a week later, they quietly removed the promotion in its entirety and never talked about it ever again. I'm like, oh, yeah, I wonder why that was. Maybe they talked to legal finally. Because again, they made it go live before they talked to legal. And I'm like, I couldn't get over that. I was like, wait, you really put this shit out without talking to your legal team first? Like, your terms of service are like half-baked at best. You didn't talk to anyone? Why? Wild behavior, truly. I cannot fathom companies being run like that. Companies tend to not like the best workers because those people are too aware of exactly how incompetent the company actually is. Yeah, that was part of what had a target on my back, was I kept calling attention to the company's absolute fuckery. I was like, I remember we had a meeting once where like I sat in and I was talking to
you
like.
You think too much, you're a threat.
It was like we had a lady who was like hired in, and she was sort of like trying to run the company like it was Amazon, even though it wasn't. It was like a startup. Oh, hi, Bombshell. Thank you for the raid. Hello.
Hello, Raiders.
What were you up to today, Bombshell? What were you guys up? What were you guys doing? We were talking about my old job. we were talking about how the company was terrible. Chicken burger. Oh, chicken burger sounds good. I could eat that. Actually, I just want a burger right now at all. Sounds amazing. But yes, welcome Raiders. I'm Obsidian. If you guys didn't know who I am, I'm an illustrator and VTuber sometimes. Cherly is also VTuber, and she's just I drug her into voice chat today. I yelled at her.
I'm just hanging out here while I do like daily stuff.
The Chun-Li burger? Oh wait, there's a Chun-Li. Is that like a? Oh god, hold on.
There is a Chun-Li burger.
I need to look at this. Chun-Li burger. Yeah, hi. I hope you're doing well, Bombshell. Okay, I just typed in Chun-Li burger to Google, and all I got were these images, and these are really funny. I like these a lot. These are very funny. I had it 2 days in a row. Honestly, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'd eat this. There's something inherently hilarious about watching, like, video game characters or anime characters eating just regular ass food. Like, that's really good. Watch the commercial. Okay, hold on. Let's pull up. Let's pull up YouTube and go see. I'm very curious about this. What? No. Why is Murder Drones playing? I didn't do that. Stop this.
Hello, Murder Drones.
Hold on. Chun-Li burger commercial. Let's find this together. I'm going to assume it's this one. All right, let's pause Zenless's music. I'm assuming it's this. Okay, let's go. What? Oh, that's amazing. That is fucking amazing. What? That is fantastic. Why can't we get commercials like this? God damn it.
Right?
What is this? Oh, I love it. Oh, these are awesome. These are amazing. Dude, that's the best. I love that. McDonald's has forsaken the West. It feels like it. That's awesome. Men and Marissa being on a date, the background is everything. It's so good. I love this. Man, I wish our McDonald's wasn't like dog shit. I hate McDonald's here in the US.
Yeah, ours is pretty bad. The last decade of McDonald's has been pretty bad.
I wish it had been better. I'm pretty sure that the last time that I ate at McDonald's might have been like when I was in China. I think I haven't touched it since. Because it doesn't test well with Western audiences. Too many people are boring who agree to testing. Yeah. I mean, also, it doesn't surprise me. Like, let's say I like booted up a commercial with like McDonald's with like Street Fighter. Most people wouldn't care around here. It'd be like too niche of an audience because most older people are like, ugh, video games? That's bad and stupid and dumb and childish. And not even like old, like not even like old like boomer ass people. Like my older brother, for example, has like a huge bias against animation of any kind. It doesn't matter what kind it is. He's like, it's stupid and for children bad. And I'm like, get over yourself, dude. There's like adult animation. Stuff is great. What are you talking about? Street Fighter 6 is super popular here? Yeah. Oh, you put a thing in media. Okay, hold on. Well, let me go over to my media channel. Let's take a look at this. Wait, hold on. Is this official? Oh, okay. No, this is this. Okay. Let me pause this thing. This is official? That's hilarious. Yeah, damn it, I just want a burger now.
Is that gonna be your lunch?
It might be my lunch. Yo, they actually give her a Sprite and everything? That's awesome.
Oh, that's fun.
Man, why can't our stuff be cool? We don't get anything interesting.
They forgot how to be cool. They're
Apparently.
too worried about not everybody likes it.
Dude, that's awesome. I love this.
Your best.
Most ones in a fighting game company, but I've seen too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you played it a game called Blood? I have to see what that is now. I'm curious. Man, if I ever had like a collab like this, I'd be so like through the moon about that. Like, I don't even play fighting games, but if they wanted to like put me in a thing like this, I'm like, dude, hell yeah. Let's go. This is rad. That's so cool. I love that. Respect from the HoloLive fighting game? Oh yeah. Second half, someone made in Mugen using Guile and Gohan's idol showdown set. So Mugen credit is amazing. This is awesome. The Jacko pose, I saw that. Very briefly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous. This is so fun. It's 2 a.m. sleep time. Okay. Good night, Bombshell. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep.
Night, Bombshell.
That's so cool. I like that a lot. I wish America wasn't fucking boring. like we get like collab stuff because like I live in Atlanta, so like Atlanta gets collab stuff every so often, which is great.
Does.
I like that a lot, but like, not always. Like Impact Third just had like a collab recently. I think they announced something, but it was like only in like one shop in Mexico and like a couple of them in like California. And they're not anywhere near me in any way whatsoever. I'm like, damn it!
Yeah.
How dare you? How can Adidas line be so cool and cute at the same time? Don't have to watch Botan, but whenever I see stuff with her, it's always a good time. Yeah. I honestly don't have time to watch a lot of VTubers these days. I'm very bad about keeping up with people just in general, but I should watch more people. I see like clips and stuff from TikTok or whatever, but I don't typically have time to watch people.
Clips.
Well, to explain to you guys what I'm up to today, we are doing fan art for Shantae again. We're doing this outfit here in the middle. This is her Relic Hunter outfit from Risky Revolution. It's super cute. I did the high voltage one before. There's some parts of it I kind of wish I could change, but like I've gotten better already at some of the anatomy and stuff. So we're redoing it, and we're doing a reference to Tomb Raider 4's box art because Relic Hunter Tomb Raider kind of makes sense. So I'm doing that. Let's see. I can help you sit in the rabbit hole comfortably. Fair. But yeah, we're currently doing some art stuff and just kind of vibing. We were talking about my old job. I used to work for like a grocery company, and we're talking about how it was run by absolute dinguses who didn't know what the hell they were doing half the time. Including launching a promotion where they treated people like they were children and didn't actually run it by their legal team until I reminded them, hey, by the way, that's illegal. And then they like said, no, we're not going to do that. And then proceeded to remove it a week later. Because, you know. Oh, hi, Anne. Just going from the drag show? Does Shelly have a pill bottle on her head? Charlie needed ibuprofen. That's why.
I had a headache this morning.
Yeah. I mean, if you would prefer, I can give her something else. Hold on. We can change that. There you go, Charlie. You can have a Dorito.
A Dorito?
Yeah. Here, have a Dorito. Eat your Dorito.
I get a Dorito. I'm not Dorito shaped.
No, you're not Monato. Sorry. Yeah, you can have a Dorito. You can munch on that.
There you go.
You're just gonna feed Charlie.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, I moved your Fugi in the wrong spot. You need to go here. Here, yeah. You look like getting ready for bed? That's fair. Charlie is Edam cheese shaped? I don't know what that is. Charlie
Edam
is...
cheese also have lots of holes in it, like Swiss cheese.
I don't know, maybe. Let's Google it and find out. Edam cheese. What does this look like? Oh, yeah. You're round. I see. This Charlie is this shape.
That's fine.
This Charlie's round.
I'm round.
Charlie is cheese. I mean...
That is like a full-on cheese ball. I'd eat it.
I said this on stream the other day, but I'll say it again once I get it open. Put image in new tab. You guys really want to see what Charlie is?
But not raccoon.
This is Charlie. Charlie is lobster siren coated.
I guess.
She's even got the same hair. This is Charlie. The hell did I type? Fox, I don't know. Did you have a stroke for a second? Like, you good, buddy?
That's like cat speak. They like type all over your like your keyboard.
That's kind of a mood, though. This is why I couldn't have a cat in my apartment, because if I had a cat, they'd come here and start messing with all my shit. As cats do.
Yes. Yes.
Though, if I were to have a cat, I feel like I would definitely want to have I would want a British short hair. Yeah. Don't like lobster, but for this one I'll make an exception. Yeah, she's cute. The lobster siren is adorable. And she speaks in little squeaks and stuff. She doesn't actually like have much in terms of like spoken dialogue.
Squeak, squeak.
She just squeaks. And then Shantae just inexplicably learns how to speak lobster. Just because. I love the Shantae games so much. Like, they're so silly and not to be taken seriously. I do like that even like Risky Revolution got like a little irreverent in how they handle things, which is just great. I haven't played that game. You should. All the Shantae games were fun. We just finished a series this week of playing through the entirety of like every Shantae game. I didn't get 100% on Seven Sirens because I haven't played it in a long time and kind of honestly forgot where everything was. But they're absolutely worth playing, and you should definitely do that. They're super fun. I mean, yes, I am a tad biased, but that is okay. I think I've said this before, but like the reason why I played Shantae at all was like I watched Game Grumps play it. They played Pirate Skurs. And I was like, wow, the music in this game is fucking rad. Like I couldn't get over like how much I loved the music. And then lo and behold, it became one of my favorite games of all time. Played Half Genie Hero back on your Wii U. Damn, I haven't thought about a Wii U in a long time. That's been
I forget about Wii U's a lot because I went for straight from like a Wii to a Switch. Totally skipped the Wii U.
I mean, that's totally fair, honestly. I had a Wii U, and I only had it because I wanted to play Splatoon.
Yeah.
The games have a crazy amount of pure style. They do, absolutely. Like, I played Splatoon on the Wii U, and I think that was the only game I had for it. I didn't even get Mario Maker, which is like the other one that people really want to play.
Yeah.
I think this is actually supposed to be smaller. Yep. That's where her hair is. Good. That works. Yeah, the Shantae games, I think I put them in a... this is going to be a really weird comparison. I put them into a similar category in, like, Neptunia. And the reason why I say that, even though they are vastly, vastly different genres of games, is the reasons why I play them is because, yeah, they're not necessarily breaking the mold with anything, but, like, they're consistent. They're funny. I like the characters. I like being in that world. And I'm like, yeah, this is just fun. I have a good time when I'm playing this. I can't be mad. And that's how I feel about Neptunia games, is like, yeah, I can play these. They're fine. Mm-hmm. Shantae also just has, like, banging music, whereas Neptunia music is sometimes good, sometimes not. It depends, but, like, it's usually pretty good. But not always. Sometimes Neptunia's music is kind of iffy. Actually, now that I'm thinking about Neptunia, there is a joke that they made in Mega Dimension Neptunia that I think is really funny, and they did this with the music. They have like these dungeons that are like really, really hard, and like you can die like in a single hit, and if you die, it plays like a little like jingle that I'm like, well, I recognize this, and it was like Spelunky or something. Like it was like a really old like difficult platformer, and it was just a musical like remix of the like music from that game, and then also just references throughout the entire thing. I'm like, what? Why? And I heard it, and I was like, wait, I know what this is. Why do I know this? It took me forever to figure out what the fuck it actually was. It's very funny, though. Alright, let's erase that. That's not quite what I wanted. They're still rocking out to Dancing Girl from Neptunia 2. Why don't we go look that up? Assuming I don't get hit with copyright. Neptunia Dancing Girl. Let's go find that. Alright, hold on. Let me pause Zenless's music. Let's play this. Let's go! I don't know what I was expecting. This is not it. This gets a lot harder than I thought it was gonna go. Oh, I've heard this. Yeah, I know what this is. Of course I've heard this. Yeah, I know what this is. The boss battle theme? Yeah. YouTube. Hold on. Neptunia has some other really good tracks, too. Recently in later games. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, I definitely know this. I've heard the music before. Neptunia. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can find the Mega Dimension Neptunia stuff. Okay. View full playlist. Now I gotta find the ones I really like. Am I up in a boss music now? Apparently. Actually, when this is done, I can play some stuff from Mega Dimension that's really funny. There's some pretty good ones, though. Yeah, Spelunker. That's the game that Mega Dimension did a crossover with. They've got a few really, really good ones in there, too. I gotta find which ones I'm thinking of, though. It's not outside the dimension. Which one is it? Main theme. Dimension 0. That's not what I'm looking for. Might be Providence. That might be the one I'm thinking of. We'll come to that in a minute. Let's see. I think I need to erase this section. So it's not blocking her hair. And then get rid of that. Alright, let's flip this back to the other side and see if it still looks okay. That's mostly alright. I might reduce this line here, actually. Yep, that looks okay. I think, right? Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Just making sure. I think it's extremely funny that there is one song, Mega Dimension part, which is straight from a certain Guilty Gear song. Oh, which one is that? I'll have to compare it now, because now I'm, like, very curious. Because, I mean, again, they've used their music for other stuff before. And also, they've had other games use their music in ads and stuff. So one of the ones I was going to play is there's a song that Mega Dimension uses for tutorials. And I think, what was it? It might have been Blue Archive or Azure Lane, one of those two. Managed to, like, get access to the song, and they used it in a lot of their trailers and stuff, like on YouTube tutorials. Or not YouTube, just... the Guilty Gear song is Magnolia Eclair. Okay. Guilty Gear, Magnolia Eclair. Let's look this up. Okay, but I'm going to play the one. So yeah, they had this tutorial song, which is very funny. The tutorial song is this one. And I'm pretty sure, like, Azure Lane or something used this exact song when advertising their games on YouTube. And I remember getting a trailer or a commercial for it. I'm like, I know that song. Why do I know that? That's not with this game. I've never played this game. I was so confused until I realized it was like they just had access to it from Mega Dimension. And I'm like, why? I'm pretty sure they, like, did a collab with them, which is probably why they did that. They give them access to some, like, limited access to some things. But I was just like, wait a minute, hang on. I know what that is. Why? Hold on. What do you mean? The other one that I was thinking of, if I can get it to open in new tab, is this one. This is the collab song that they did with Spelunker. Which is why it threw me for a loop, because I'm like, I recognize this. Why do I recognize what this is? Because it doesn't sound like it immediately, but then they put little snippets of it into it here and there, and I'm like, oh, right. It's that game. Like that part. This game's hard, too. The Neptunia song's name is Uranus. Okay. I think that was one I was just looking at earlier. You know, I probably should figure out this leg situation. That might be a thing I should do. It might be important to figure that out. Because right now I haven't touched it. You wonder why it is I do peg leg stuff every so often. I don't want to draw it, and this is exactly the reason why. Because it's obnoxious. Uranus, not Obsi's anus. How dare you? Actually, my brain's been like hot wired now to like anytime I hear Uranus, I just think of like Sailor Moon. Like, yeah. I don't think of the planet first. No, I think of the fucking Sailor Scout. Because of course I would. But Neptune obviously goes to Neptunia. Like my brain connects things in weird little specific directions. Like no one understands how the Obsi's mind works. It just kind of does what it does. I don't make the rules. Okay, so I need to draw her hair again. Or the beak hair. The question is... You know what? No, I'll do the beak hair when I'm done with the legs. Oh, Sailor Moon head, that makes me proud. Oh, dude, I fucking love Sailor Moon. In fact, I actually have 2 manga volumes I need to read right now, where, like, I read all the original Sailor Moon manga. I've watched the original anime and Sailor Moon Crystal, with all the movies and stuff for all of them.
You're doing, like, a big comparison.
Yeah, which was great. That was a lot of fun. The only thing I haven't read right now is Codename Sailor V, and I have the 2 volumes for that over on my desk right now, which I haven't got to yet. But I fucking love Sailor Moon. Quick chat, what's your favorite Sailor Scout? Tell me. This is important information. We need to know. Who's be your favorite Sailor Scout? Charlie, you're not exempt from this either.
I don't know enough. I liked Mercury a long time ago.
The smart one.
Uh-huh.
Everyone likes Mercury. Mercury's a good choice. I like Saturn a lot. Like Sailor Saturn and Sailor Pluto, I think, are 2 of my favorites.
Yeah. I do like Saturn.
Saturn's just a badass.
I don't know enough about the extended scouts. I have no idea anything about them. So.
The Outer Guardians are pretty good. Like that's where Uranus and Neptune are from. But like the reason why I like Saturn is like the arc that introduces her and the rest of the Outer Guardians is like easily my favorite. Like it's so good. Like I can't even get over how much I love like what do they call the Infinity arc? I think that's what that is. Yeah, with like Pharaoh 90, like that whole section is like my favorite. It's so good. But Sailor Saturn is just fucking rad because like she's like the guardian of death. So she's the edgy goth one. But in the context of like the show, she's like a half cyborg because she was like a child experiment or something from her dad who's being possessed by aliens. And then she gets reborn and then gets raised by Neptune and Uranus as like their lesbian daughter for a while. And then she rapidly ages again to come back for the finale of the series. Which is fun. I like her a lot. Her story's just really good. Pluto is also pretty solid too. She's like the lonely guardian at the end of time, guarding all of time travel. And then she also dies and gets resurrected. Because this is the thing that happens a lot in Sailor Moon. Everybody dies. All the time. Everyone dies. And then they come back. They get better. Don't worry about it.
Got better.
I got better. Oh, you like Sailor Jupiter. Jupiter's good too. Literally climax of the first season. Yeah, everyone dies in season 1. But you know what? Death does not stop Sailor Moon because she will reset the universe over and over and over again because she's basically an invincible god. You can't kill Sailor Moon. Or you can, but she won't stay dead for long. Hate to break it to you. It's not happening. All right, I was fixing her legs. I forgot. I like Sailor Mars a lot. Like, as far as like the main Guardians are concerned, like Mars and Jupiter, I think are my two favorites. Like, depending on what day it is, depends on which one I like more, I think. If I had to go look it up, I remember I like some of the stuff using with Uranus in it, so probably my favorite. Yeah. Uranus is good. I think if I were to criticize the show, they didn't really, like, drive home the point that, like, one of the big key points of her storytelling is that Uranus is, like, very androgynous. And they sort of don't really tell you exactly which, like, gender identity she likes and what she prefers. They're very, very, like, it doesn't matter. Like, literally, even Usagi asks her, like, you know, like, what do I call you? She's like, does it matter? And it's like, they literally don't even answer that question, which is really funny. Sailor Moon, honestly, pioneer of, like, a media. Like, there's so many, like, LGBT representation in that. There's also, like, minority representation that you do not see in stuff of that era at all. And it was everywhere inside of Sailor Moon. Which is something I think is worth criticizing the anime for, because they whitewashed the fuck out of it and tried to remove a lot of that.
Yeah,
Justice
especially
for
originally
Pluto.
when it came to the States. Yeah.
Pluto is supposed to be, like, actually black. Like she's not supposed to be a white girl. Why y'all do this to her? But, you know, they didn't do that. I like the draw styles a lot of the time. It's a good fashion there. Yeah. Like, Uranus has got some good stuff going on with her, I think. Like, she's a pretty solid character. I remember that when the original anime came out, people really hated, like, the last season and how they handled it, because it felt like they did sort of like an about face and betrayed everyone. But they didn't really do that. In the manga, I think it's much better explained as to what the fuck was going on when they're fighting, like, Galaxia. I think that's her name, right? But, like, they definitely did not do a great job communicating that in the anime, I think. Also, the manga is, like, way more fucked up, because, like, characters will show up and they just, like, straight up die. Like they don't come back.
Yeah.
Like, they just die. Like, all the Dark Moon characters from, like, the second season with Chibiusa, all of those characters, they show up, get fucking obliterated, and do not come back again. They don't get redemption arcs. They don't get little extra stories like the original anime. No, they're just gone. They're just
The
dead.
one, like, Iron Mouse's name based off of, she gets just...
Oh, yeah.
It's deleted.
She gets absolutely deleted. She isn't the only one, too. Amelie voiced one of them in, like, the final movie or whatever. And said character also dies pretty much immediately and does not come back again. Which is really funny. Because, like, the original Sailor Moon anime is, like, full of, like, a lot of filler and stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get, like, the proper pacing. But the original Sailor Moon is, like, an extremely rapid pace. Like, they do not waste your fucking time with anything at all. Like, it legitimately goes by rapid fast. Which some people don't like, and that's totally fair. But, like, I do think that, like, the reusing of plot points and stuff in the original anime got really annoying after a while. Like, how many times did, like, Usagi and Mamoru break up and then have, like, a will they, won't they thing over the course of, like, 15 seasons, it feels like? Like, no. Stop that. Please sort your shit out. Know what Mousy likes a lot behind the scenes? Yeah. Let me find Sailor Iron Mouse so we can all see what Mousy's namesake is from, which is funny. Let's see, images. Yeah, here she is. Look, it's Sailor Iron Mouse. She dies pretty much the moment she shows up. But you know what? I think it's this arc. No, it wasn't this one. I don't think. I think it was the Infinity arc where they have, like, the really silly, like, gonna tear down the sign and then slowly putting it back up as, like, the security guard looks at them. I think that's from before this, but I think the original anime did, like, a lot of fun stuff with her. Alright, was she the one? No, she's not the one. There's a character, and it's, again, an Infinity arc. I think when they trap her in dimensional space, then, like, delete her. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's horrible. That's a horrible way to go. That was before this, though. I think
Yeah.
in the original anime, was Sailor Iron Mouse? I think Galaxia killed her in the original. I think in the actual like manga, she gets like she shows up to attack the Sailor Scouts and dies because the oh god, what are their names? The Femboys. The Femboy Scouts. What are those? Sailor Starlight or whatever. Those. I don't like them, first of all, but like they show up and kill her immediately.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works. It's been a minute. I might have to rewatch some of this because I've kind of already forgotten. But there's a lot of shit in Sailor Moon, okay? Like it's been going on for like 30 years, and there's a lot of content with it. It's a lot to remember. Also, I was just scrolling through this and I realized somebody did art of Iron Mouse as Sailor Iron Mouse.
Oh, cool.
That's super cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
Let me move this over here to this side so you guys can actually see it better. Well, it's on Instagram. Look at that. That's adorable. It was meant to be. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Good shit. Yeah, you guys should watch Sailor Moon again. It's good. It's a fun time. If you just want the story, though, I think Crystal definitely would be the one to get through faster. But if you wanted to actually get to know the characters a little bit better over the longer period of time, the original one, I think, does a better job of describing the other cast, not just Usagi and Mamoru. So, would recommend, but also be warned, there's a lot of filler in the original. And also really weird choices. Like, there's like tropes in the original anime for Sailor Moon that, like, I am genuinely confused as to why it's in the show at all. Like, for example, you have, like, Sailor Mars. Like, her granddad runs the shrine that she's in, right? In the manga, he's in the manga a grand total of, like, 2 times as, like, a slight picture of something off to the corner. You don't really see him. He's not really a character at all. In the anime, they changed what little design they did have of him and turned into like a weird pervy old man. And they did the pervy old man trope. And I'm like, why? He's not, like, that's not in the manga at all. You added this. And it's gross and weird. Like, don't do that. Or the fact that they made Mamoru, like, college-aged and Usagi's 14. Like, he's not in college in the manga. He's a high schooler, yes, and there is still a big age gap, and that's still weird in its own right, but, like, it's not as weird as him being in college dating a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And the only time that they ever mention that is, like, when he gets, at the end of, like, the Dark Kingdom arc, he gets brainwashed by Beryl, and then he, as an alias, pretends to be a college student. But he's not actually a college student, ever. And the anime made him that anyway. And it makes their relationship that much fucking weirder. And I'm like, why did you do this? That's not in the manga. Stop that. It's weird. Fucking weirdos. Stuff like that is what, like, really annoys me with, like watching the anime again. I'm like, why did you do this? I'm so frustrated by this. I also talked about it on stream a few times. She likes a lot of art. Like brutalized and gory anime girls, even drawing a lot herself, but makes the point of not expressing that at all on stream. I mean, to be fair, as a streamer, you can't exactly respond to and interact with all the fan art that you get, because sometimes you'll get very questionable art, and you can't show that on stream without getting banned. So, I mean, I don't get art other than, like, drawing my own stuff, but, like, I'm looking at, like, people that I know who are like, much larger creators, and I'm like, man, there's no fucking way you could show that on stream. Like, there's no fucking way. And, like, people, like, even, like, the really, really big creators, like Silver or, like, anybody from Hololive, like, you know they get some weird-ass art.
Oh, they
and it's
do,
like,
yeah.
There's no way you could show any of that shit on stream. And you can only talk about it in, like, very limited capacity. Other than just telling people, like, you know, like, you do whatever you want. I won't stop you, and just, like, leaving it at that and never addressing it ever again. That's sort of been my thing, though, is, like, whenever I talk about, like, art, like, say if you wanted to do, like, R18 artwork of, like, anything that I've done, my stance has always been, I won't tell you no, but I may or may not retweet it. Like that's really what it is. It's like you do whatever you like. I'm not gonna tell you no. You do whatever. It's your art. It's your way to express yourself and your love for whatever you're gonna do. I may or may not interact with it though. Imagine the subject matter she means though is just too polarizing to show on stream with such a public audience. Makes it. I mean, yeah, it happens. It really just kind of depends. Being a streamer is hard work, man. You like have to toe the line a lot with like what you can and can't say or do. Unless you're me, in which case you're just gonna stream of consciousness for 3 hours. Which is totally fine. Okay. I think part of what's bothering me here is the feet, but I need these here for size-wise. Okay, let's cut this, and we'll paste it into a new layer. You know, now that I'm looking at it, without the feet in place, that actually isn't that bad. I think it's just the feet that were bothering me. And that actually makes sense. That's fine, because I can fix that. What does Shantae's new boots look like anyway? They're very chunky.
I like chunky boots.
Yeah, they're good. There's not a lot of characters who have like big chunky boots like that. Like I think Roddy might be one of the only ones who has big chunky boots. Let's put that here. Yeah, all that is to say, you guys should make art and watch Sailor Moon. That's the summary of today's stream. Make art, watch Sailor Moon. Appreciate it. Okay, I guess we'll go to a new layer and try to draw these boots in place. We don't get a good look at a lot of them, but I might be able to fix that anyway. Okay, I think we can turn these off now. We don't get a good look at the side of the boots, really. Just reminded of a game I think you would like if you haven't played it before. What game is this? Also, I was going to look up the game that Bombshell was playing, and I didn't do that. I meant to. What is this? Is this like a fighting game? Save your friends, fight off the vampire apocalypse, and survive the horrors of freshman field hockey practice in Blood, a delightfully zany animated dungeon crawler that blurs the lines between action RPGs and hyperkinetic 90s cartoons. Dude, that sounds right up my alley, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Like, hold on, let's like look at like the animation for this. This feels very much like an old cartoon. I like that. This is my wish list. That looks pretty fun. I like this. Put it out of Impulse once and loved it. Yeah, this looks super fun. I like that. That looks like fun. Anno Mutationum. Okay. I probably spelled this horribly wrong. Yeah, I totally did. Oh, okay. What is this? What do we got? It's an action-adventure game with RPG elements set in a cyberpunk world featuring a unique mix of pixelated 2D and 3D graphic styles with a rich, dark, and bizarre plot. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of liking there. Oh, there's a lot of like outfits and stuff. That's fun. Ooh. I like the art of this. It sort of reminds me, I don't know how many of you guys actually know what game I'm about to talk about. You guys ever heard of Icy? Like Icey? Icy is kind of like this, but not 3D. Icy is so worth playing if you have not played it. That game is so fucking fun. I did art of it years ago, and like, I might do more of it again, because like Icy is fucking rad. But this reminds me of that quite a bit. I might actually play this. This could be a good stream game, maybe. This is right up my alley. Yeah. Put that on the wish list. But Icy ages ago, never played it. Yeah, Icy's great. Icy's really, really good. I played this on my Switch, I think. Has a minor collab with Valhalla. Oh, yeah, I haven't played Valhalla. I think DK's been playing Valhalla, actually. I never go around playing that, though. It's in my wish list somewhere. You haven't listened to the music yet. Oh, right. Yeah, Zero. Also, I forgot entirely about the music. We got sidetracked really easily. This is a derailed stream already, even though it's not supposed to be a Honkai derailed one. Hold on. We'll look at that stuff up. We got this. Oh, look, a game theory about why Let's Players are dying as a genre. Okay. I just watched another video about that the other day. Okay. OST. Let's look at this. Jill Stringer, the MC of Valhalla, shows up as NPC to chat with. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Okay, so you said it was the Uranus song from Neptunia, and it sounds like a Guilty Gear one. So the Guilty Gear song was Magnolia Eclair, is what you said? So let's play this one. See if I recognize it. Well, I'm drawing shoes. Oh, so this slaps? It's Crosscode? I think I've heard of Crosscode. That sounds familiar. Yeah, this sounds familiar. I don't know exactly how I recognize this, but it sounds familiar. Also, my head keeps hitting my microphone. Stop doing that.
You keep bonking yourself.
I do.
Bonk.
Yeah, I think I do recognize this. I think you're right. Guilty Gear music always slaps? Yeah. One of these days I'm going to have to do a fighting game at some point. You guys can watch me just flail about like a madman. Because I don't know how to play fighting games very well. I have never been good at fighting games. We'll joke whenever the singing comes out that there's Tim the game with my soundtrack. You know what? That's like people make this joke about Hoyo a lot. Of like, MiHoYo is like a music production company masquerading as a game dev company.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? You're not wrong. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I totally recognize this. All right, let's play the Mega Dimension one, because I bet I know it. It is one of the boss themes, I think. Given that Neptunia always makes reference to basically anything and everything, either game or anime, it's not very surprising. They're definitely similar vibes, if nothing else. Want to show some sync music too? I mean, yeah, go ahead. As long as it's not gonna hit me with copyright. I have to be very careful about that. Because, like, this is why we weren't playing Stream Beats today. Was because, like, Stream Beats, for whatever reason, has been getting hit consistently with copyright stuff. And I'm like, ugh, stop it. Game stuff tends to be generally okay. Because, like, streaming is such like a ubiquitous thing that they don't typically strike you for individual songs from games. Usually. Neptunia has hit me, though. I streamed the Top Nep video game a while back, and when I did that, I remembered that the opening song they used for the game was a 8-bit version of the anime's theme,
And because it was that, I got hit with copyright anyway.
Oh.
Even though I was streaming the game and the game was fine to do, I still got hit with it. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Yeah, okay. I hear what you're doing. I hear you. They are referencing it. I didn't realize how much like references Neptunia had in all their music. Like I knew they had done some, but like I didn't realize how many more they had. That's pretty interesting. First with that, my jaw dropped. Yeah, dude, Neptunia is like it's such a great franchise. Like I've said before, it's like my comfy franchise. Like anytime they release a new game, people complain that they're not different enough, which is its own thing. But like, I don't know. I find them comfortable. Like I come back to them, I know exactly what to expect. They're always like, the jokes still kind of land for me, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm here for this. And even if it doesn't quite land exactly the way I wanted, it's still pretty solid for me. I'm like, no, this is fine. I won't complain about it. Sure, song from Command and Conquer mod, and I love it a lot. Feels like a very specific theme it conveys. Oh yeah? Well, do share. Man, Shantae's starting to get the boots that I put Coco in. with the multiple like buckles and stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's starting to become the same thing. These boots aren't actually all that complicated. I like the fur at the top of them though. Let's see. The belts should go... hold on, that's the wrong one. I gotta remember what actually is the belt and what's the space between the belts.
I'm doing side quests.
You're finally doing your side quests? You're doing your busy work too?
Doing some of it.
Let's see. Gonna make these a little bigger. Okay, I just gotta clean it up a bit. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna combine these in the same layer. It's fine. So these did not go as high up as I wanted. Remember this was supposed to be an art stream, and then we ended up getting like absolutely zeroed in on not art immediately.
This is very typical.
I mean, yeah, you were not wrong. It's not an Obsi stream if I don't immediately get sidetracked by something or another.
Yes.
This is just the way of things. I don't make the rules. Let's see. Okay, that should be good enough. It's a bit odd, but it should be okay. Alright, the armies of the free world have fallen to tyranny. Your allies and even your enemies have been seized in fight for a higher evil now. You must pool your many resources together with your once mortal enemy to push them back. World Beyond, one final chance. Okay. I have to look at the song now. See, Louis Extraordinary Task Force established to recover stolen jewels. No, okay. You fucking post this shit in here, but did you see the actual investigator for the Louvre robbery? Did you guys see what that guy looks like? Did you see the actual investigator?
Caricature of a person.
Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. Did you see the actual investigator for this? This dude is a character. I don't care about signing into the... Fuck off. Fuck off, New York Times. Open image, a new tab. Y'all look at this, man. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. This is the actual fucking investigator for the robbery of the Louvre. What do you mean he looks like this? What do you mean he looks like this? Look at him. The fit is hard, man. I love it. He looks straight up like a 1930s like noir film. That's amazing. I love him. Like, my guy, whatever you're doing it right. Keep it up. Only in France. Yeah, like, what a fucking legend. Jumped out of LA Noire. Absolutely he did. Like, it's so good. Like, my guy, whatever your decision was for doing that, I'm absolutely here for it. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Absolutely amazing. Actually, speaking of LA Noire, I don't think I've ever actually played LA Noire. I remember that was like a really, really popular game when it came out. And then I proceeded to not play it.
What? I've heard the name. I don't remember what kind of gameplay it was.
It was like a... Oh, God. Fuck. I remember it had like a... All I'm remembering is not the gameplay itself, but like the investigation parts of the game where you would talk to people and you would like do a little dialogue trees and stuff with people. I remember that.
Okay.
I don't remember how the actual game controls or not. I don't think it was like a... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think it was something like Beyond Two Souls or, you know, Detroit Becoming Human. Like, I don't think it was anything like that. Like a story-focused thing. I don't think anyways, but it might have been. I don't remember, though. I think I'm gonna make her boots chunkier, actually. Just make them a little bigger. It's fine. They're supposed to be chunky boots, after all. Shelly, you remember the X Doubt meme? And that dude with the that's
Yes.
from LA Noire.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that's where that comes from. God, I've seen that meme for so long.
Oh.
I completely forgot that was where the meme originated. That's so funny. Cherry's the inspiration for that meme, X to Doubt. When it comes to me specifically, yeah. I'll say whatever, and then Cherry's like, that seems sus. Cherry always doubts me.
Yes.
Doesn't believe me. How dare you not believe me, Cherry? How could you? Is this a fucking Zenless song? What the fuck is this? Storm Petrel. Not Patrol. Petrel. Petrel. What? Petrol? This is Zenless, apparently. Zenless, what the hell is this? What the fuck? I don't remember this in the game at all. What? What the hell, Zenless? I've got to find out where the fuck that actually is, because I have no idea where that is. I played the entire game now. I have no idea where that is in the game. What the fuck, Zenless? Amazing. Like this? I know what this is. I've heard this enough. But like, I don't know. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. This is coming along nicely. I don't know what expression I'm going to give Shantae. She's doing exploration stuff, so maybe we can give her... Maybe we can give her like a shocked or something expression. The original art has a different look, but I want to give her something more dynamic to look at. I don't know. I guess I still need to draw her hair. Let's do that first. What is this layer? What the fuck is this layer? There's just nothing in it?
Ye who doesn't name layers.
You shut up. No one asked you.
I don't always do it either.
Would it be easier for yeah, put the song in media and I'll play it. Okay. Alright, Shantae, where does your hair need to go? In the original box art, Lara's hair is not nearly that long. Also, weird, they changed the direction that her hair goes. It's like, if you look at this, they changed a lot about the original pose. But like, so you look at her arm, they like moved it down as opposed to up to the side. They moved the flashlight holding arm further in. But like also, Lara's hair goes like this. Whereas here, they've draped it over the other shoulder. They changed quite a lot about that. I wonder why they did that. World Beyond One Final Chance. Okay, let's play this and see what this has. Then let's pause. No Name Layers Rock. It's been too long since you played ZZZ. Yeah, I like Zenless. I think Zenless is pretty fun. I'd still have consistently a lot of a better time with it than I do with like other games. Also, yeah, this song is already kind of like pretty solid. All right, let's see. So we're gonna do Shantae's hair here. That makes the most sense. Like that, maybe? How do they do her hair? That's probably a good shape for that. And then just put the opacity down and actually start drawing it in place. I love this soundtrack. Yeah. They lowered the V shape to show more to the people. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the shirt is... I told this earlier. Like, the art that they used for Risky Revolution, this is probably some of the most revealing stuff they've done for Shantae kind of ever. Pirate's Curse might be the only other exception where, like, they gave her the, like, Snake Princess outfit, which is also very revealing, but, like, there's a lot more, like, skin being shown in this than, like, other games, I feel like. Not that anybody at all is going to complain, including the creators themselves, because God knows Matt Bosen doesn't give a fuck. But just kind of funny. It's a mod for a game I've been playing since 2000. Damn. Okay. You know what this reminds me of? It's like the situation around it anyway. Is the music for the Terraria mod that's really, really popular. What was that? What was that mod called? Because I didn't play Terraria, but I know the music. And I have a lot of music from both that mod and from the guy who made it. I gotta scroll through and find it, damn it. Yeah, that was good. That was good shit. What the fuck is that guy's name? He does the Terraria music everyone really, really likes. It's like the Devourer mod or something like that. It was a really, really popular one. What the fuck if I remember what it's called? Cataclysm. Yes, that. Thank you. It was that. The guy who did the music for that has a lot of really, really good shit. But like, I know that a lot of people were like, dude, every song in the soundtrack is a banger. Yeah, the Calamity mod. That's what it is. And DM Dokuro is the guy who did it. The Calamity mod has banger after banger after banger. There's so many good songs. Like, I'll play one of them here. This is Infestation. Like, there isn't a single bad song in this. Like, the Calamity mod has so much good stuff in it. But I think, like, I think DM Dokuro, he got, like, harassed. I think after a while, like, people were just like, when's the next thing coming out? When's more Calamity mod music? And people just, like, kept harassing him to the point he, like, kind of left a lot of, like, media for a while. I think he was under, like, a lot of stress for it, but... Yeah, the Calamity mod stuff is fucking rad. Go show some love to it, and also, do not harass the creators of anything, please. Please don't do that. People need their lives and their space. Okay, let's see. Shantae, your hair. It's gonna go like this. So I can figure out exactly how I want to do this. I did notice that, like, as I'm looking at the art of Seven Sirens, her hair is a lot chunkier. Like, it's in, like, distinct, massive chunks. Feels very, like, fat. Then again, she is supposed to, like, attack things with her hair, so I suppose it would make sense it needs to be chunky and weighty to some extent. World Beyond made entire OSTs for all 4 factions of the game, personalized for each of them, and it's amazing. They even got help from Frank Klepacki himself, who made the original CNC OSTs. Dude, that's awesome. What a fucking legend, like, to do some stuff like that, legitimately. People who do that, like, it's clearly like a labor of love, and you have to respect all of that. Like, there's so much work involved in doing that. It's good.
Yeah.
Nope, wrong layer. I don't want to erase the gun. God knows it took forever enough to draw in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this over a bit. Yeah, as much as I didn't really want to move that over that much, I think it needed to happen. Yeah, I think where we drew it originally is fine. It's all RTS, BGM, and battle music. That's sick. Wrong layer again. Okay. This layer.
Such a big chunk of hair, too.
It is. Shantae
What
is
is
the
that
reason
behind you?
Don't worry about it.
Hair.
Shantae is the reason why Coco's hair got longer and longer and longer.
Yeah.
It wasn't always that massive, but I started doing the Shantae art, and then all of a sudden, Coco's hair got comically oversized. So. Just speaking of side quests, and I've run out of side quests in Pokemon ZA. I have not been playing Pokemon, but I've been seeing memes of it, and my god, my god, is it funny? Let me find one of my favorites actually. Let's see. Let's go to my likes over there on this. Yeah, here we go. All right, you guys ready for some fucking Pokemon memes? You guys ready? Because my favorite one so far has been Starmie's Mega Evolution.
I have 2 sides.
not all the questionable remarks from the townspeople about Pokemon.
Let's go, girls.
I love all the memes. Like, why do they
Starmie
give
memes are very
Starmie legs?
funny.
Why do they give it legs? I mean, I have other memes about this, like this one here.
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a Lopunny, Batman.
I caught a Lopunny, Batman. Like, I know what you are, my guy. I see you. I know what you are. I know immediately
That's an
what you are.
Oh no. Oh no.
Or there's like the other one of like when I feel anxious, I just grab my Pokemon's balls or something, and it's like, what? It's like, what do you mean? Stop that. All the memes from it have been pretty great. Am I gonna play Pokemon? Probably not. But I do like the memes of them quite a bit. Also, like the alpha Pokemon memes were pretty funny, where like they just sort of like attack you if you fuck it up. Like this one. This is great. Like, what do you mean? I love that. Like, I don't know why that mechanic exists, but that's really funny, and I'm absolutely here for it. It's great.
Me want bite.
Absolutely. Just found this fucker earlier today. Yeah. It's funny. Like, it's great. I appreciate it. People always complain about Pokemon, but you know what? I'm always like here to like welcome new Pokemon memes. Like every time we're gonna get some, I'm like, yeah, good. Keep it up. Let's see. There was a face I was gonna give. Also, I need to change the music back to Zenless so I don't get hit with copyright stuff by chance. Let's see. Hoya Mix. Where's Zenless stuff? Just shuffle this one. Alpha Sharpedo is scary. I mean, it looked like a fucking mess. I saw another one too. I don't know if I saved this. It was like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go catch a Magikarp. He only has Splash. And it does fucking Hydro Pump at them. And I'm like, what? Damn. Magikarp not fucking around anymore. He heard the useless allegations and got sick of it. He was not having that. Do they have art of the other? You know, actually, it might be in the Half Genie Hero side of things. Oh god, Half Genie Hero has so much art in it. God damn. Alright, there's Pirate's Curse stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for a very specific face that I want to give Shantae in this. But I gotta see if I can find it first. Style exploration. Let's see. Brisky's art. Did I already skip past it? There's no way I skipped past this. Or is it just not in the art book? Which I think would be weird, because this includes stuff beyond Half Genie Hero, so it definitely should be. Also, I'm scrolling through and I'm looking at like some of the art for some of the animations. The Batgal one, they have a lot of these where it's just very clearly like a lot extra horny for like no reason. And I'm like, you know what? This is a Shantae game. Who is particularly surprised by this? But it is amusing. Okay, here's some of the art for the DLC sections. Jammies, Friends to the End. Do they not have the art from like the hardcore mode? I'm not seeing it in here like at all. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I found it. It took a minute to find. I had to like really, really dig for it. A Gyarados, mine is already a Gyarados. It's huge. Yeah, I believe it. Your first request is for a specific Pokemon is the shiny Alpha Ghastly. So you can Mega Evolve the shiny Alpha Gengar, which will be massive. Oh, that sounds kind of fun. You post another one has a really neat lead in it. And plays when you finally field your faction's super weapon on the field and only to be immediately countered by the enemy's entire armada. Machines Collide intro version. Okay. Let's pause Zenless and go play this music. Okay, let's go. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna keep throwing all this stuff in here.
More stuff, more stuff.
More stuff.
I'm probably gonna hop off and get lunch/breakfast. I had
You dare.
eggs, but I'm hungry again.
Yeah, I was gonna make good breakfast, and then I woke up at like 10:30, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna have time for that. So I ended up like air frying a sausage biscuit and had some of that like really, really rich cake, just as we were streaming.
Oh.
It was something. It was a choice.
Was.
It was a choice. Let's see. Let's do her eyes first, actually. Ooh. Okay. Guitar coming in. I like that. Also, something I'm going to point out here that I find kind of amusing looking at this video you posted of it, I'm pretty sure like this like water effect down here at the very bottom is like just like an After Effects thing, which is really funny because like that takes no time at all to do, which is very ridiculous. I don't want to like dogpile on it, but like it's just funny. The sonar ping, yeah, I actually want that too. I like the sonar ping. That's a good effect. Okay. Girl is hovering over the ocean. Yeah. Okay. I know where the art is for this now. I just need to flip back to Seven Sirens to get a better sense of how they do her eyes. She's a psychic super soldier. Okay, interesting. Let's see.
Back in the mines again.
Just back in the fucking
Back in the
building again.
mines.
That's how I felt. I was just like, my god, stop making me go back to the mines. Blue Protocol really is just like the children yearn for the mines and just decided, yep, this is what we're doing now.
A little bit. I liked collecting better in Guild Wars.
Of course, I'm hitting my fucking microphone again. Shirley does not feed food or Blue Protocol. Shirley needs more cats. Shirley needs more plushies. Shirley has an ungodly amount of plushies at her house. She consumes them for sustenance. Uh-huh. Didn't you fill up half of your bed with plushies at one time? I'm pretty sure you did.
They were gifts.
Uh-huh.
I would say half of them were gifts. I'm gonna have to give away rid of a few of them. Okay, so here's the thing. I started collecting the owl and just the owl version of the Squishmallow because I liked it because it reminded me of Totoro, right? I thought it was really cute. And I bought it like a long time ago before everybody even knew what Squishmallows were. And so every time I found a different variant of the owl, I'd buy it. But then people's like, oh, you like Squishmallows, so they just started buying me Squishmallows. I'm like, I just want the owl ones. Which you can't even find anymore. And so, yeah, so I started getting a lot of stuff. I did get some gifts, though, from people, like, from stream and things, which were really cute. Some Pokemon, and, the dragon from Dragon Maid.
A Toru.
Toru, yeah.
Toru is fun. She's so silly. I need to do more Dragon Maid. I would have done Dragon Maid fan art in a long time. I should do more of that. Because I love Dragon Maid. I don't care what anybody says. Dragon Maid's good. Oh, I think I missed the thing again. Where is the art again? Okay, yeah, I see. Got it. So we want to play that game again? I mean, you totally could. I don't know if I like this shape or not. I might flatten the top of it just a little bit, maybe. And maybe rotate it slightly. That's not a bad face for her. She has no idea what she's looking at. Shantae's confused and scared.
Oh my god!
You miss Kaleda's place? Her group is so fun. Okay, you're gonna have to explain to me what that is, because you talking about like Zenless's characters, like Kaleda Belobog, and like the rest of people in Zenless? Because like yes, I like them. Okay, I thought we were talking about the same Kaleda. I was like, wait a minute, who are we talking about exactly? Yeah, Grace is one of my favorite characters, I think, in Zenless. Like, she's so fucking funny. I like all of Belobog Industries. Like, they're very fun. Because we talked about this the other day, I feel like Anby is still my favorite character, though. Which is kind of surprising, because it's not often that, like, the first character, or, like, one of the first characters in the game remains one of my favorites, but, like, Anby is so good. Like, she's so funny. I'm super hyped because the mod, which has been actively worked on for over 10 years now, was supposedly finished 2 years ago, but then the team started to talk about an Act 3 coming out soon. Let's go! Good shit. Amby's such a mood. Amby's great. Amby's like, I don't want to think about my traumatic past. I just want to have a good burger. And I'm like, you know what, girl? Same. I feel that too. Also, what I love about like Amby's character specifically is like, when you look at like the way that like the Cunning Hares are set up as a team, you'd think like, oh, Nicole's gonna be like the serious leader, Billy's the comic relief, and then Amby's gonna play the straight man. No, Amby's the comedic relief. She deadpans so much insane shit, and I'm like, why is Amby like the one you would not expect to be the comedic relief at all? She's the one. And I'm like, I love that she just says out of pocket nonsense all the time. It's great. I'm here for it. Oh yeah, I haven't saved any of this yet. I need to do that.
Save it.
That might be a good idea. She loves movies. Yeah, she loves good movies. She likes burgers, and she just says nonsense. Like, I think one of my favorite interactions is her like pretending to be like she's like corrupted, and so she starts like gnawing at Billy's hand. You know, he's a cyborg, and he's like, Amby, don't bite my hand. You're gonna hurt your teeth. Like, she didn't just like say the bit. She actually started trying to eat his hand just to commit to it. I'm like, good. Absolutely good. Amby teaches us all one very important lesson. No amount of mental trauma can stand against a good burger. Exactly. Fuck it. Cheeseburger. Like that's just Amby. And I'm here for it. It's good.
It just makes me hungry.
I mean, same.
I'm gonna get some food here in a moment. I have 1 more minute of mining.
Oh man.
And then it is the 1 o'clock, and I will go get foods.
I do need to finish cropping this because it is too large. Crop. Maybe it'll sort itself out now. I actually have bought some burgers today. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go get some. There's a Burger King that's like fairly close to where I live. Even though Burger King's like, you know, kind of mid-tier burger at best. It's close. It's fine. And you know what? They've got like a double patty burger or whatever that has like, just by default has jalapenos and spicy stuff on it, which I love spicy food. My body, not so much. But I like spicy food, so get over it. My body may complain,
Like spicy.
but I don't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, I like this face so far. This is coming along.
Yeah,
nicely.
it's cute. I think it's
I
very
think this,
animated looking.
yeah. I'm looking at this, and I do think, because something I changed when I was doing these fan arts from when I first started doing this was that I finally fixed how I did the heads, because something about the heads is bothering me. So I think already this looks a lot closer to how the art style is, like my first one I did with High Voltage Shantae. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up liking this one better, even though the outfit for High Voltage I think is just a better outfit. But like, as far as my art is concerned, I'm probably going to like this one better. Probably. I need to fix these shoes. I still don't like the shoes. Still bothered me a bit. I'm not quite sure why. It's because this shouldn't be facing this direction. Some flatbread with cheddar and pickles and sauce. Heck yeah. Mmm. That kind of reminds me of, like, I haven't had, like, Panera in a while. I could go for some Panera. It's just like a nice, like, flatbread. Assuming it's not, like my only problem with Panera is, like, I've been there a few times. And occasionally when I've ordered food from there, their bread's been, like, a little bit too, like, chewy. Like, they didn't quite, like, cook it long enough. So, like, something about it was off. And, like, something about that's not quite right. But, like, that's not every time. It's just, like, sometimes it ends up being the case with them. So I'm gonna erase this. Yeah, it needs to be toasty. Yeah, it's like when you go to like Subway. If you order a Subway sandwich, you don't toast your bread. What the fuck are you doing? Toast your
I
fucking
don't like
bread.
it toasted.
What the fuck are you doing, Charlie? Toast your goddamn toast.
I get the fancy one, like the herb and cheese one, which is really good. But like I don't want it my bread. I don't want the sandwich hot. I tend to like cold sandwiches, unless it's specifically made to be hot, like you know, like a meatball sandwich or like a cheesesteak or something. I like cold. I don't want it melty.
Every day, you disappoint me further.
I also like the cheap sandwich from Subway. One day they're gonna get rid of it because I like the ham and bologna one. That's like one of my favorites from there, and that's what I get a lot of the times.
Subway isn't bread. Yeah, you know, I guess that's fair. It's like very starchy, and it's just, I don't know. Well, it's like the Game Grumps thing. It's like it's bread that's made to be toasted. It's like, yes, it is. Because if it's not, it's too chewy. It feels like I'm eating a sponge. And I'm not about that. Too annoyed to order at Subway, even if I say I want this sandwich. So I ask for every simple on the way, and it annoys the shit out of me. Speaking of Game Grumps, why don't we just pull up the actual Game Grumps Subway rant? Because I feel like we'll all appreciate this one.
They have a Subway rant?
Yes, they do. It's very funny. Subway. Okay, where's the Game Grumps Subway rant? Yeah. Oh god, this is 10 years old. God, I feel like I just aged 30 years. Oh god. It's technically listed as a cake. Is it really? Bread cake. Here you go. Here's the Subway rant. Enjoy.
Caught a big old case of the fuck yous.
A big old case of the fuck yous.
That's what I'm talking about.
I get that every time I order a sandwich at Subway.
What do you mean?
Just like, if there's somebody, but like everything about Subway is like infuriating.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the people in front of you take too long, and like there's no drive-through, and like it's just all.
I don't know how you do
I
a
don't know, I'm
drive-thru at Subway.
over-exaggerating, obviously, but Subway's like the land of inconveniences.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have to be okay, and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, it's a sweet onion chicken teriyaki foot long on flatbread. And then they're like, what bread? And it's, flatbread, and they're like, oh, okay, and then they fucking take, and they're like, did you say foot long? Yes, I said foot long.
Yeah.
Fucking ad?
Like,
Oh, hold on.
You want cheese?
We'll pause it because we're not doing the ads. We'll wait. We'll fucking wait. I'm not gonna do this. You want no ads? Either go over to the YouTube side or like pay for sub or whatever, but like also people to give sub whatever. We're not gonna no ads, Twitch. Bad.
Bad.
Bad. They're not actually allowed to list the bread because of the ratios of sugar that they use. That's why they call it rolls and buns and such and don't use the word bread. Really? I did not
That makes
actually know
sense.
that. That does make sense, yeah. Honestly, like,
I have
American bread's
I
so
had-
weird.
I had
Mm-mm.
a district manager that came over for my old job. He came from Scotland.
Right, right.
And he had a very dry sense of humor a lot of people didn't catch and I thought was hilarious, but he's like, I can always tell where the bread aisle is here in America because it smells so sweet. He's like, your bread is very sweet compared to like European bread.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes, you're right.
This is why I want like more like freshly baked bread because then you don't have to add all that damn sugar to it. And I'm like, I like my bread to be zesty. It doesn't need to be sweet. And like American bread is way
true.
too sweet.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Why do
Yeah,
they put so
you
much damn sugar in everything? Like, what the fuck?
We just do.
Okay, ads over? Okay, here we go.
You already have so many like bad experiences with the place that like it becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the second you walk in, they're like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And you're like, "Oh, with this shit
Not
again."
this again. And it's like, you want cheese? It's like, yeah, can I get Swiss cheese? And they're like, what kind? And it's like, fucking.
Yeah, you know, the kind I just.
I've had
said.
this exact experience with Subway so many
They're like,
times.
toasted, and it's like, of course, you can't have the flatbread and not toast it.
Yeah.
It's like spongy, gross, starchy ass fucking bread. It's made to be toasted.
Wow.
Of course, I want it toasted. And then they fucking toast it, and then they start helping the people behind you, and then it sits in the toaster for like 20 seconds longer than it's supposed to.
Whoa.
And you're like, I just want lunch!
You are.
And then they fucking take it out, and it's like another person, and then you have to fucking get a read on their personality. And it's like, God damn it! And they're like, what do you want? And it's like, and I'm like, spinach. And then they just fucking destroy it with spinach, just like an avalanche.
How
of
many times have I
spinach.
gone to Subway and
And
this
you're
is
like,
exactly how
I
it goes?
want like 5 other things. You can't just fill it up
His
with
mouth is
spinach
on his
and think
head.
that's all it's gonna
Don't worry
be.
about it.
Wow. Wow.
And then you fucking, and then you're like onion, and they're like, okay, and they put like 2 onions on it, and it's like, more onion, please.
I love Game Grumps animated. Yeah, they're really good.
And then when you like get some weird combination, like fucking, could I get mayonnaise and also sweet onion sauce? They like throw up their eyebrows a little bit, like whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
And you're
Oh
like,
my
don't
gosh, this is
fucking
taking
judge
forever
me.
to
I'll
craft
eat what I
stuff.
want. I can make my own sandwich.
Don't fucking judge me. Wow. Next time on Game Grumps.
Honestly, though, like, Aaron's frustration here is absolutely correct. Like, I can't even be like, he hams shit up for like videos a lot, and that's, some people really don't like that about him. But I'm like, as an entertainer, you kind of have to do that. That's we play an exaggerated version of ourselves for stream. That's what you're supposed to do because it's funnier that way. But like,
I mean,
also,
if it was toned down, you wouldn't have these animations because it
yeah,
wouldn't work.
exactly. You've got to ham this shit up because it's funny. But also, he's fucking right. Subway can be really fucking annoying, and they always fuck shit up. Like, I have to ask for like 5 different things on my sandwich, and they always like overload with one specific thing. They don't quite get it right, and I'm like, my God, fucking, just let me finish saying what I'm gonna say first. But I've learned that I have to like sort of like time out what I'm gonna say in case they might forget in the 2 seconds I've told them. I'm like, okay, gotta get spinach and onions and also chipotle sauce.
Yeah,
And how
you
like
have
I have
to
to
space it out a little bit.
I have to very
Can't say more
particularly do. Yeah.
My rule with Subway is when I like they send it over for the, like the extras on top. Is like I give them 3 at a time before I give them the next several.
I don't even do that. I give them like 2. I have to space that because like they absolutely cannot be trusted. So you have to do that way. I'm like, yeah, can I get a fucking spinach jalapenos, and I'll wait for them to like get those two, and I'm like, okay, onions, olives, and chipotle sauce, and I'll what is chipotle sauce? Oh, it's fucking delicious, is what it is.
I'm a mayo, oil and vinegar, and then I have them put Italian seasoning and salt and pepper on mine.
Yeah, so it's a spicy thing. So here's
Yeah, it's a spicy sauce.
whether or not you want to take the Google AI over it, but like it's a specific kind of thing. It's not Chipotle the brand. It's Chipotle the sauce. Very different thing. Because it's named after the peppers. I feel like I could definitely make this myself if I wanted to.
Yeah, you probably could.
I don't think it'd be very hard. Gonna go myself now and save the recipe. Do it. I mean, you can just go buy, like, I think the kind that I buy that's consistently okay is there's the Kraft one and there's the Taco Bell one that you can buy from the store. And those are typically all right. I bought one from Aldi's and they made it too sweet and I was not about that life. It's supposed to be
that's sad.
spicy. Obsi needs his spice. Okay. I want it to be so spicy, it's just giving me visions of the future, okay? Like, I need that. I want to be able to do space travel because my stuff is so spicy, alright? The spice of life, exactly. It's probably illegal in Germany because the ingredients are considered biological warfare parts under the Geneva Convention. Look, Obsi likes some spicy food, okay? This is just how it is. I don't make the rules. I need it spicy. It makes food tasty. It's just good. Okay, that fixes that a bit. As a New Jersey native, I'm super picky about sandwiches and will curse an establishment with forever plague if they ruin my sandwich. You know what? That's fair. I need to text. I have a pen pal who lives in Jersey. I should text her. And be like, hey, are you also this nitpicky about like sandwiches? I'm curious. Because you're not the first person I've heard to say something like that, right? Like this is not like an uncommon thing. I've heard this many times. So I'm just curious if I were to text my other Jersey friend and see if they would also say the same thing. It would be very funny if that was the case.
I mean, Jersey's known for a lot of different types of sandwiches anyway, so makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty solid sketch. I think
Yeah, it looks good.
I think I need to resize this part of her shoes though. Used to be bigger.
Your taskbar is covered with bongo cats. I haven't turned it
What
on
have I
today.
done? Oh yeah, I haven't opened Bongo Cat yet either. I should have done that. Might have been a good idea. Yeah, we've all been playing Bongo Cat and it's been a whole thing.
Asu gave up on it because his like sketching started counting as clicks, and he had so many. There was no reason for him to click on anything anymore. He just had to wait like every 30 minutes to unlock something.
Well, that sort of reminds us. I've got like almost like 25k worth of clicks in Bongo Cat, and I just don't have to. I'm just waiting for boxes now, and then Insane will yell at me to open a box, and I'll get a duplicate or something. Because I don't get new stuff anymore. I'm just getting duplicates. I mean, I should be getting new stuff. There's a lot of things I don't have, but I just keep getting duplicates. I'm like, God damn you.
Good. Alright, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna go find foods.
How dare you? How dare you run away?
dare.
You coward.
I do.
Fight me. I'll beat you up.
I mean, eventually.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I'll come down there and fight.
I mean, this is usual. We typically go choose violence anyway.
Yeah.
This is not a new
Always.
thing. Chili comes down and we fight.
It's fighting time.
It's just how it is.
It turns into doom scrolling and like snacking on the couch, but it's fine.
And watching anime.
Yeah.
It's always super chill.
Bye.
Charlie is violence? Yeah. Bye, Charlie, you gremlin. turn off the Dorito now. Fighting game, turn to bring out a fighting game. I mean, I don't have one I can play necessarily when somebody is here. Unless it was on my Switch. Though, okay, maybe I can gauge your guys' interest in this. On my Switch, I have the Hatsune Miku boxing game. Right? We could do a stream where I try to learn how to box from Hatsune Miku. I don't know how I would set that up for a stream, but we could totally do that. So, like, if you guys are interested in watching me try to learn how to box from Miku, we could totally do that as a stream. I'd figure it out. We'd find something. It'd be very funny. Which one would you be interested in trying out? You see, I don't know. I have King of Fighters. I might have Guilty Gear. I don't know. I haven't looked at my Steam inventory in a while. I might have it. Maybe. Both are already good games. Blaze Blues is fun. Yeah, let me check my Steam. Let's go see what we got. Instead of doing my art like I'm supposed to. Steam. Okay, library. What do I have? Okay. I have Blaze Blue. I have Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma Extend. So I have that. I don't know if that's a good one or not, but I do have that apparently. What else do we have? I know King of Fighters is in here. Where is that at? Yeah, I have King of Fighters. What is that? 13 Steam edition. So I have that. I thought I had an older one than that. Do I have? What else do I have in here? I think I have a Street Fighter in here somewhere too. I don't remember. There's a lot of fighting games, and I don't have enough of a knowledge to remember all of them. Which Street Fighter do I have? I have 5. Okay, so I don't have 6, but I have 5. Good fucking luck trying to play a story without previous games, though. Yeah. Idol Showdown is free. Okay. My only real experience with fighting games was like, I used to play Mortal Kombat a lot growing up. And I played a lot of like the original 3, and then we played up through Apocalypse, I think. And then when that came out, I think that was like the last major Mortal Kombat game that I played. I didn't play it after that. I don't know what rollback is, but I'm going to assume it's a good thing. Alright, we don't need to save either of these right now. What does rollback in this context mean? I think I have other stuff too. I don't remember. Netcode that basically just makes multiplayer a lot more bearable. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be fun. Well, I'm thinking it's a little early today, but I am getting a little hungry. We talked about burgers for like the last hour. I am getting kind of hungry. So I think we'll call it quits for right now, and we will come back to this and finish this up sometime. I need to work on the other art that we already finished to make background stuff for them. But we will come back to this next week, I think, or maybe sometime during the week when I feel like streaming art stuff. But yeah, I think we've come along pretty good. This is nice. It looks more like the art style. I might still tweak a few things here or there, but this does feel mostly correct. And we should be good to start doing line art and stuff next time. There's a lot of like little details to figure out here. Getting it exactly right was difficult. And yeah, we might do a fighting game at some point. That could be fun. I haven't decided on that though. I need to do a racing game too. Coco's supposed to be a fucking racer, and I don't think I've ever played a racing game on my channel. Ever. So I feel like I need to fix that at some point. So if you guys have suggestions, put them in the Discord or something. Maybe we can take a look at it. And I'll make a list of things we can maybe come to at some point in time. Because like now that Shantae's done, our number of streams is going to kind of drop down a few during the week anyway. So, you know, we could look for some new stuff to play. Maybe a few one-offs and stuff could be kind of fun. But yeah, so this evening at 8 o'clock, we are going to be doing Zenless. We're going to do the character story for Lucia. And then if we have time, more of the event stuff that needs to be done. There's a lot of things that need to be done at the moment that definitely are going to be fun. I've been kind of behind on stuff in Zenless, so we need to get in on that. And then tomorrow, we're probably going to be playing Alicia. Because I got her to Triple S. We got it ready to go. I've been doing stuff in the event stuff right now. We've got a lot of things to like figure out with her new battle suit, so probably tomorrow night. It may not be a very long one though. It might be a really short one, but either way, that should be tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed this has been a fun sketch to get done. We'll finish it up tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week.